Hey, happy holidays. Welcome to Planet Vehicle. I'm Alvin Jones, and around every year this time in December, the Washington Automotive Press Association, which is a membership organization of other automotive journalists like myself, we get together for our Christmas event every December. We normally have it right here at the Ritz-Carlton in Georgetown, and it's sponsored by the good folks at Buick. And this year, guess what? Ho, 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 we're doing the same. So today's show, right before Christmas, we're going to be looking at some of the new Buicks. We're going to talk to some folks about those. Also, I'm going to talk to some of my compatriots, other folks who are in the automotive industry, get a chance to meet them and learn more about them. And we got more coming up. So it's Planet Vehicle, the Christmas edition.
Action. I love telling big stories about big heroes, but at the end of the day, real life is better than any story. Our servicemen and women are the real heroes. Every day, they make the sacrifices for their country, for my country, for my son's country. The USO gives us real ways to support our real heroes. There is a way we can say thanks. You can go to USO.org and make a real difference in their lives today. Do it.
Hello, Planet Vehicle. My name is Tony Disalle. I'm the Vice President of Marketing for Buick. And we're here at the Washington Automotive Press Association Christmas party and wish you Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. From a Buick standpoint, just want to tell you we're having a great year in 2016. Our retail sales are up 5.5%, while the industry and retail is down 1.5%. We've launched 4 new vehicles at Buick: a new Cascada, a new Envision compact sport utility, a new LaCrosse, and a new Buick Encore, also small sport utility. So we've seen a lot of growth in the sport utility space. We've got a lot of new competitive intensity there, and we're putting some great entries out in the marketplace. Most recently, the brand has been recognized as number 3 in Consumer Reports, and was also recognized for winning J.D. Power sales satisfaction for customers. And so there's a lot of momentum with the Buick brand, and just wanted to give you that update.
How's it going, Planet Vehicle? This is Joe Lamoraglia. I'm here at the WAPA holiday party, and as you can tell, I'm a little bit of a wallflower. You know, I like to blend, but I'm really excited to be here. It's my first WAPA holiday party, and looking forward to doing a lot more with Buick in the future.
Action. I love telling big stories about big heroes, but at the end of the day, real life is better than any story. Our servicemen and women are the real heroes. Every day, they make the sacrifices for their country, for my country, for my son's country. The USO gives us real ways to support our real heroes. There is a way we can say thanks. You can go to USO.org and make a real difference in their lives today. Do it.
Hey, happy holidays, Planet Vehicle. It's Steve Oldham from Nissan, and if you're looking for something to put under your tree this year, look at the new Nissan Altima.
Alvin Jones here with the new Nissan Altima. It has safety shield technologies, which include segment-exclusive predictive forward collision warning. Also, you've got forward emergency braking, intelligent cruise control, and rear cross-traffic alert. All these things keep you safe. Also, the Altima offers an improvement in the coefficient of drag. It was 0.29, now it's 0.26. Inside the new Altima, you've got a refined personal space interior, and the most noticeable change is the center of the vehicle, where there's a new C-stack and center console, which are so much easier to use. Now, it also incorporates that guiding wing design language, which was established with the new Murano and Maxima. Now, the Nissan Connect with mobile app system allows Altima owners to stay connected to their digital lives, even when they're in their vehicle. Now, apps include online search powered by Google. That's if you have the navigation-equipped vehicle. Also, Facebook and others. Now, along with the flexibility to introduce new apps throughout the ownership experience. So that means as new things come in, boom, the Connect connects you. This comes with a 2.5-liter engine, 182 horsepower, 180 pound-feet of torque, 39 highway, 27 city, 31 combined. Also available is the 3.5 V6, 270 horsepower, 251 pound-feet of torque, 32 highway, 22 city, 26 combined. Now, the Altima front suspension uses independent front design, and the rear uses the multi-link rear suspension. Altima has four-wheel independent suspension, and it's been designed to be more dynamic. The vehicle incorporates new shock absorbers and rear springs, and then also they got new bushings too. So your braking and steering feel have been enhanced. There's an active understeer control system. It utilizes intelligent control logic and high response brake actuators. Now this provides it to lightly brake the inside front wheels during cornering and to increase your yaw moment. It makes the vehicle use more dynamic because you've got your traction control, your control systems, and your active understeer control is almost undetectable because guess what? Everything is working together. You've got responsive steering provided by electronic, hydraulic, power-assisted steering. Now, it preserves the feel of hydraulic steering rack while offering the efficiencies of an electronic power steering setup. The hydraulic steering valve has been remapped and it provides enhanced steering, feedback, and feel. Let's take a look at the numbers. Manufacturer suggested retail price, $28,570. The sunroof package is $800. You can get your carpeted floor mat and trunk mat for $210. Then for $1,700 is the technology package. That comes with the predictive forward collision warning. Also, emergency braking, intelligent cruise control, the Nissan Connect with navigation, the 7-inch touchscreen color display, Nissan voice recognition for your navigation and audio, Sirius XM traffic and travel link, also automatic collision notification, remote start with your smartphone, emergency calls, even a stolen vehicle locator, and the dealer service scheduling and maintenance alerts. Your destination charges $835, your total $32,150. So there it is, a look at the Nissan Altima. I love this color, it's beautiful. And for more information, you can always go to nissanusa.com. For Planet Vehicle, I'm Alvin Jones.
Happy holidays, Planet Vehicle. Alvin, you're doing a great job here. I'm Damola Idowu, Editor-in-Chief, Owners Illustrated Magazine, Toys Nation Magazine. We're doing a lot of stuff here with WAPA, with kids, with robotics. We're going to be doing something great at the auto show, having these young kids show off their robotics projects. So that's something I'm really excited about. I do a lot of stuff with education and kids. I work with my son. We do hackathons at Carnegie Mellon, for example. They work on things from robotics to software to virtual reality to music, a whole wide range of stuff. But on the day-to-day, I'm covering cars, gadgets, games, now public policy. Like now, really public policy, whatever that means. But literally. But love this whole great world of cars and engineering.
Alvin Jones with you for Planet Vehicle today. We've got the beautiful Ford Mustang. I got to tell you, during the time I've had this, people were looking and looking. It got eyes. I mean, everybody liked this beautiful car. Let's take a look at the drivetrains for the Mustang. You're talking with the 3.7-liter V6, 300 horsepower, 280 pound-feet of torque, 28 highway, 19 city, and 22 combined for gas mileage. The 3.2-liter EcoBoost i4, 310 horsepower, 320 torque, 32 highway, 21 city, 25 combined. And the 5-liter V8. We're talking 435 horsepower, 400 pound-feet of torque, 25 highway, 16 city, and 19 combined when it comes to the gas mileage. This is a ruby red metallic paint. It was $395. The 6-speed automatic transmission, $1,195. The adaptive cruise control, $1,195. Then you got your premier trim with clear action group, $395. The reverse park assist is $295. You have the voice activated navigation system for $795. The base price, $29,300. The total of the options, $6,460. Total price with vehicle and options is $35,760. You add in $900 for delivery, and your total cost $36,660. So there it is, a look at the beautiful 2016 Ford Mustang Premium that we had. We loved it. People loved it. It got attention, even standing still. So for Planet Vehicle, I'm Alvin Jones, and of course, always thank you for checking us out. Welcome back to Planet Vehicle.
Here we are.
As I was saying earlier, it's the Washington Automotive Press Association holiday party, and this is the president of the Washington Automotive Press Association, Les Jackson. Yes.
How do you do, everyone? My friend Alvin is here.
Now, Les was a president in years past. And
20 years ago.
And because there is no rules that a good man can't come back, we brought him back.
Yes.
Mr. Les Jackson Carter.
But this time, I will be succeeded by Bill Hopper.
And we're going to see Bill Hopper a little soon.
Yeah.
So that's coming up. But let's talk about some of the things that happened this year with the Washington Automotive Press Association.
We had a bunch of terrific monthly meetings. In fact, we even had a reveal of a new car that you know was a particular offshoot of an existing model. Lots of manufacturers came here. Of course, we had our rally.
Right, the WAPA rally.
We had the most luxurious gala.
Oh my goodness, our gala was at the Hayes House. Now, I don't mean no harm. It's not like the Ritz-Carlton Georgetown is a slouch.
Nobody has ever topped that.
But we had it at the Hay Adams, just overlooking the White House.
And in March, the temperature that day was 72 degrees.
It was beautiful.
It was incredible.
Now, let's talk about WAPA, the Washington Automotive Press Association, and what it means to the automotive industry and also to the folks who are watching right now who are looking to buy automobiles.
We are the professional journalists who test and review new vehicles. We've done it for many years. We're 32 years old now. Well, we are. I'm not.
I was going to say.
Neither are you.
No, not at all.
But we're the people who are automotive experts. We study the vehicles, we study the engineering, we test these, we get them every week, and we drive them. We write or speak or show video on all of their features, their safety. A lot of technology.
Yes, a lot of technology.
And it takes a tremendous amount of work to keep up with it, and that's what professional organizations like this do.
Now, one of the things that WAPA does every year, in March, the good folks of Consumer Report comes down, and on our luncheon, they give out to the whole world the best and worst of cars.
It's in February.
Yep.
And
February?
Yes.
Yeah, they couldn't wait to March.
They can't wait. And we are the center at the National Press Club for the world reveal of the top cars and the bottom cars.
Yes.
Sadly. And Consumer Reports is the gold standard.
Yes.
That's it.
And speaking of gold standard, our website, where can people go find out what's going on with WAPA?
People can go to washautopress.org.
Wash,
W-A-S-H, autopress.org.
Ta-da! And come here.
How are you?
Baby, how are you?
How are you, man?
Kimanti Rawlins.
You're looking good.
Automotive Rhythms. How you doing?
Planet Vehicle? I'm
Hey,
good, man.
listen.
How are you?
Speaking of the holidays are coming up, and right after the holidays, it used to be right after Christmas, between Christmas and New Year was the auto show, but now the auto show comes in January, and you've got some great stuff coming up for the auto show. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we're going to kick it off with our official VIP party, January 25th, with Cadillac. We always invite 300 to 400 people down. We give out, everyone receives a ticket to the auto show, nice gift bags, headphones from Bose, who's a corporate partner. So our whole thing is to bring in the joy and let people know how much excitement and energy is coming with the auto show. And then at the show, we have our second annual Auto Motion display, where we'll be actually painting cars live.
That was so cool last year. They were like actually painting. Yes.
I'm not allowed to decorate any because I lost that gene at birth.
What he's saying, folks, is he can't draw water from a tap.
I can't.
No.
We all stick figure.
Right.
But he can take apart an engine and put it back together.
There you go. He can do that. He can take apart an engine. Let's talk about your website where people can find out more information.
Well, basically, they can go to automotiverhythms.com. We have several partnerships with Washington Automotive Press Association, WANADA, in terms of educating Washington, D.C., and Virginia residents on what's new to come at the auto show, what they can look forward to in terms of automation, electrification, and just how to have a lower carbon footprint on the environment with some of these new environmental technologies coming out. And that's why the Washington Auto Show is such a great show, because we showcase some of these advancements in the forefront in comparison to the other shows, where some may be more exotic in terms of our show.
There you go. And if you've never been to his party, I got to tell you folks, some of the you had Nia Long at one of your parties, man.
We sure did, man.
Yeah. It's always hot.
We try not to use celebrities to sell cars, but celebrities and influencers, that's always a good angle, man. They draw people no matter what.
They don't sell the cars, but they will get some brothers out to see Nia Long. So let's give people one more time your website.
So Kimanti Rawlins, I'm the founder and publisher of AutomotiveRhythms.com, and also you can find us in all the social media angles as well.
So here it is. It's always festive. It's the WAPA, Washington Automotive Press holiday party right here on Planet Vehicle.
I love telling big stories about big heroes, but at the end of the day, real life is better than any story. Our servicemen and women are the real heroes. Every day, they make the sacrifices for their country, for my country, for my son's country. The USO gives us real ways to support our real heroes. There is a way we can say thanks. You can go to USO.org and make a real difference in their lives today. Do it.
Happy holidays, Planet Vehicle. We're here at the Ritz-Carlton in Georgetown in Washington, D.C. for the Buick party for the Washington Automotive Press Association. Each year, Buick comes and hosts a number of the automotive press to hear all about the different things that are going on with their product line. And I think we got somebody special here.
Is this a Planet Vehicle party, or is this a Buick party?
Actually, this is, I think, a Roadfly party.
Hey, I'm Charlie Romero.
Charlie Romero. This is Charlie Romero from Roadfly.
This is Bill Hopper from, I think it's Queer for Cars.
You got it.
17 other websites and blogospheres.
No, only one.
Every single party in the country. When it comes to cars, he is your guy. Well, actually, second to only Alvin Jones, who is, as you guys know.
Well, actually, you guys are doing a great Jeep, by the way.
We're doing a great Jeep. That's true.
Jeep, that Jeep
We're
product.
building a fun Jeep.
Yeah, that looks like fun. So when is that going to come to?
Almost done. We have a 2016 Black Bear Jeep. It has lockers in the rear, 37-inch rims, sponsored by Rugged Ridge and Tire Rack and General Tire.
But the question is, will we see it outside of the Tyson's Corner Mall? Will we see it in a muddy location somewhere? Or will it only be a pretty thing in some driveway somewhere?
No.
It's a real Jeep.
This is what 9 out of 10 Jeeps out there are. It is what we refer to as a mall crawler. We're too afraid to get it dirty, and we're too afraid that we might scratch it, so now we don't want to take it off-roading.
What are your favorite cars this year? What have you gotten to drive?
You know what, that's one of the hardest questions we all get, right? What is our favorite car, or is our most favorite car we drove this year? So my favorite cars tend to not be those overly expensive exotics, which younger folks love to plaster all over social media. I want a car which is a little bit more practical, and maybe it might be expensive or it might not be. Sometimes you get almost everything in a $30,000 car that you do in a $60,000 car. But what are my favorites? It's really the cars I don't want to give back. Okay.
All right, which ones?
The cars I don't want to give back, and I'm very biased towards our current FCA. That's Fiat Chrysler Automobiles.
So my first one that I didn't want to give back was the Nissan Titan XD.
That's a good one. I did give it back, but I'm going to go in the truck category. I'm going to go with the Ram Rebel XT. Absolutely love it. Don't want to give it back. But the best driving dynamics of any truck on the market today is the Nissan Titan, the gas version, not the XT. The best driving dynamics are in the Nissan Titan.
Well, I got to do the diesel version, and of course it has a great warranty, that extra special warranty, that 5 years, 100,000-mile warranty. But what'd you like?
Sports cars. You want to talk sports cars, and then we'll finish.
Well, you know what I really liked?
Yep.
And you're probably going to hate this, is I like the little Hyundai Veloster. The R-Spec Hyundai Veloster. Because I'm cheap.
Tell me why, though. Tell me why.
Okay, first of all, I'm cheap. It was a good price. It was a lot of fun to drive. It threw you back in the seat. All of the stuff on it was easy to use.
I don't want to interrupt at all. News break, news break. He's old. He's voting for a car which was like 8 years ago. Can we get something current? The best sports car is the Mazda MX-5. There's not, the Velociraptor's not even.
But I haven't gotten an MX-5 yet. You get to drive all the fun cars.
You will get an MX-5. Amazing, amazing sports car. The best sports car, the best true sports car available today. It's the best sports car introduced into North America since the original Boxster was introduced. Okay, what else?
But you're a Porsche fan.
But I just said the MX-5 was better.
I know, but you're a Porsche fan, so that's interesting that you brought that out. All right, so regular sedans.
Regular sedans in like, let's go with like sub $40,000, like a Camry, that type of thing.
Something that the everyman would be driving. That you've got a family, you don't need the station wagon, you don't need the minivan, you want an everyday sedan. Did you get to drive that Buick? Did you get to drive that Buick LaCrosse today?
I do love the LaCrosse. I think it's a great option, but you're never getting me away from a Chevy SS. That is the most badass mother trucking sedan.
Well, but you're a dad, and you want to go to the carpool lane with a really cool car. What would you do?
You get any cooler than a Chevy SS?
Yes.
How do you get cooler than that?
I don't know.
A6,
I don't know.
Kia Optima.
I don't think a Kia Optima, but
Kia Optima Turbo. Come on.
That's pretty cool.
Kia Optima Turbo is a great.
All right, so we were here to say happy holidays to Planet Vehicle. So everyone enjoy their holidays.
I want to just tell you what the best sedan. May I just interrupt? The absolute best sedan in any of those. So I didn't get to finish what I was saying. The Nissan Maxima.
Oh yes, very nice.
Nissan Maxima, which used to be less of a luxury car.
The four-door sports car.
The four-door sports car. Today is probably the absolute best sedan you can buy, bang for your buck wise, in that under $40,000 range. They've got just amazing, amazing lines, style, performance, reliability, value retention, and I love their.
All right, so what car is in your garage that, I don't know what your financial situation is.
What car
is in your garage that you're making payments on?
I don't make payments on cars. I don't believe in debt.
Okay.
The cars in my garage are the 2016 Jeep Black Bear Edition, which we're building. The cars in my garage, the ones I actually spend my own money on, are Toyotas. I have a Toyota Tundra and a Toyota Highlander, and then I recommend Toyotas, Nissans, and Hondas more often than anything else to my relatives.
Right. And you're a dad.
I might never get a car from anybody else at this point.
And you're a dad.
I'm a dad.
You're a dad.
So I love minivans.
So what are you going to put your, I don't know, how old are your kids?
I'm shopping for a car right now for my 15-year-old.
So what are you putting your child in?
She has a list of cars which are dad approved, and those cars include the two different models of Subaru, the Subaru Forester and the Subaru Crosstrek. And then I have the Mazda CX-5, the Toyota RAV4, the Honda CR-V, but they have to be newer.
Right.
The criteria are that they're newer for all the safety features. And then from there, it really doesn't matter. If the kids don't drive enough, the gas mileage doesn't really matter. They all get reasonable mileage.
So what's in
a high seating position?
So what's in there in a car for kids, for young drivers, that as a dad, that makes you happy? What is it you want to see?
In a more urban market like where we are, it's more of a smaller SUV or crossover rather, which has a high seating position. Out in the countryside, out in middle America, it's more in the trucks. I do believe still that a truck is a great option out in middle America.
So if you had boys,
well, in town, they would have this. I don't treat my daughter, I don't treat girls any different than boys. My girls.
But if you had boys, would you buy them in trucks?
No, they get what they want as long as it meets the safety criteria.
Okay.
My daughters would be allowed to have trucks. Neither of them want trucks. My daughter does want a Jeep. My 15-year-old, she's not going to get a Jeep because of
she wants a Black Bear Jeep.
Yeah, she does, because of some of the safety. We are going to drag this on for another 45 to 50 to 60 minutes because Alvin now is launching a new 3-hour Saturday special.
So thank you, everyone, from the Washington Automotive Press.
Alvin, no, I'm not
December
even going to close this out. Alvin, if you print half of that, Dad, we're never friends again.
He's cutting all that. He's cutting everything. So, all right.
I'm sorry, editor.
Thanks.
Action! I love telling big stories about big heroes, people we admire and look up to. But at the end of the day, real life is better than any story. Our servicemen and women are the real heroes. Every day, they make the sacrifices for their country, for my country, for my son's country. My dad was a Marine and a Navy historian. He was the first one to show me just how much these men and women give up. They leave their families and their homes. They train, they fight, they struggle for us. And so much of the time, it goes unnoticed and unthanked. And that is what I love so much about the USO. It gives us real ways to support our real heroes. You can volunteer, donate, anything. Just let them know you appreciate the sacrifices they make. The USO lifts the spirits of America's troops and their families. You can go to USO.org and make a real difference in their lives today. Do it.
So with that, let me say happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Festivus, Happy New Year, all of those great things. So I'd like to thank the good folks here at the Ritz-Carlton in Georgetown for hosting the WAPA, which is the Washington Automotive Press Association's party. I'd like to thank our fearless leader, Les Jackson, who's the president of WAPA. Also like to thank Mr. William Hopper, who's our incoming president, who will be inaugurated in March. Also, the other members of WAPA, my co-brothers and sisters that are part of the automotive journalism. Can't forget General Motors and Buick and Tony LaSalle for coming on the show and telling us all the good things that are happening with Buick and the fact that they always sponsor the party. So with that, I'm Alvin Jones wishing you a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and please drive safely.